Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Jessie Joy Creations. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a faux leather hair bow. And the type of bow we're going to be creating is called a double bow. And if you're wondering what is a double bow, I'm going to show you right now. So this is the final result that we're going to be making today, and you can see why it's called the double bow. Now, this template that we're going to be using today, I had purchased from an Etsy shop. Her name is Macy Moo Designs, and I'll be linking her shop link as well as all the materials I'll be using today in the description box below for you guys. So first things first, once you purchase your template, you're going to upload it to Design Space like you normally would. And once it's uploaded, you'll be having 4 pieces exactly. So I'm going to tell you what each piece is. So this piece is the back end of the bow. This piece right here is the big bow that goes on top of the back piece. This piece right here is the second mini bow that goes on top of the big bow. And last but not least, you have the fabric that holds it all together that goes in the center of the bow. So it's up to you if you want to resize your template. Let's say you want to make a bigger bow. Let's say you want to make a smaller bow. It's all up to your preference. So you would just resize it by clicking on it, holding down the double arrow, and making it bigger or making it smaller. It's all up to you. Now for me personally, I like to have my hair bows at about 4 inches in width. So it's basically not too big or not too small for me. So everything is good to go. So you don't need to do anything else but hit make it button. And now the next screen shows where on the mat exactly it's going to cut. So if you don't need to rearrange the pieces and you have less fabric to use, it's all up to you and how you want to arrange it on your mat. Maybe you have less fabric, maybe you have more fabric, it's all up to your preference. But everything looks good for me here, so I'm going to go ahead and hit continue. And then the next step is going to be setting your material. So to select your material, what I like to personally use is the heavy fabric. It just makes it more easier for the blade to cut through. So we're going to go ahead and select heavy fabric. And now as you see here, for the pressure, I like to click on default because I want to change it to more pressure. So I'm going to select more pressure, hit done. And then the next step, what you're going to do is lower your mat, and I'll show you how to do that right now. Now the mat that I'm using for today for my material, it is a fabric mat specifically for fabric. I bought it off of Amazon. It is a cheaper version of Cricut and it works just as well as the Cricut version. And here we have the faux leather sheet. I had purchased it off of Amazon. And what I like to do is I like to have the pattern facing up towards me, but it's up to your preference. It cuts either way, whether the pattern is facing up or facing the other way. Now once you place it on the mat, what I like to do is I like to put painter's tape on all sides of the sheet. Now basically this prevents it from shifting around and moving once the blade starts cutting. And last but not least, before I put it into the Cricut, I like to use a little roller just so that the material can stick nicely to the mat. You can also buy this roller on Amazon as well. They also have cheaper versions on there. And now your mat is good to go and it's ready to enter the Cricut. Okay guys, so as you see here, the Cricut made its cuts. So we're just gonna go ahead and take it off the mat. Now this is the reason why I like to use the particular setting, the fabric setting, because you don't need to do it twice over. The Cricut just does it for you. You don't need to keep reinserting the mat over and over again for it to finally cut through the sheet. So I'm just gonna go ahead and remove all the pieces. It would just lift it off easily from the mat. Now, some of your pieces are probably gonna have painter's tape on it. That's perfectly fine because you could just peel it right off. No biggie. There goes my last piece. Alright, so we have our 4 pieces here. So for starters, what we're gonna do is start with the first piece. So you want to get your big bow, looks like this, flip it over, and what we're gonna do is glue both ends and then bring them together in the center. So go ahead, get your glue gun. Now you don't want to use a lot of glue, just a little dab, just enough to cover the tip, like you see here. And then you're gonna fold it over towards the center evenly. Hold it down with your thumb for about 5 seconds. And then we're gonna do the same exact thing on the other side. Don't forget to bring it towards the middle like we did on the other side. Make sure they're both even, that both ends are touching towards the middle. And you're just gonna hold it there for 5 seconds. Now this bow is now gonna go on top of the back part there. So we're gonna do that next. Okay, you just wanna make sure that the bow is completely closed on the back end. It's coming together as you see. So now take your back piece and you want to put glue on the center of the bow only, and you're only going to put a little bit, so like a dot. A little blob of a dot in the center. You don't want to put too much. Let me bring it up so you can see the size of the glue. So just enough to cover the center. And now you're going to bring the bow that you just made and you're going to place it on top of the bow, the back end of the bow. Make sure that it's straight. You don't want no crooked bow. And now take your pointer finger and place it in the middle. So you're going to hold it down about 5 seconds so that it can come together. And now what we're going to do, we're going to take the smaller bow and do the same exact thing. Flip it over, glue both ends, and bring it together in the center. Now the next step, what we're gonna do is we're gonna place glue on the center of this bow so that we can put this bow on top of it. Like I said, this a little goes a long way because you're pressing it down against one another. So make sure that it's even, nice and centered. Use your pointer finger, hold it down once again for about 5 seconds. There might be a little glue hairs, I like to call them, just pull them out. It happens. Okay, so you have your bow pretty much completed, almost. We're just missing the final piece that holds it all together in the center. And we're going to also place the clip on the back of the bow. So basically both of those go together like a partnership. So what you're gonna do is flip your bow over to the back side. And what we're gonna do is attach the clip first. So this starts off with we're gonna put it to the back side. And what we're gonna do is attach the clip first. Now, I like to attach the clip with the opening on the right side of the bow always. But it's up to you if you want it the other way around, it's up to you, it's your preference. But I personally like it this way. So we're gonna put glue in the center of the bow and align the clip. Just a little as well, because you're gonna be pressing down the clip on it. Okay, so put your clip on the center. Make sure it's aligned correctly. Hold it down for 5 seconds. Okay. And last but not least, the last family member. So what I like to do is, let me bring it up for you guys. I like to put glue just right above the clip. I don't know if you guys can see that, but where that glue is, we're gonna put even more glue, just a little bit more, and that is gonna attach to that. You're gonna see how I'm gonna do it right now. A little glue right there. You're gonna bring the fabric and you're gonna stick it in between the clip, in between the latch. And you're not gonna bring it all the way, you're gonna bring it to where you just placed that glue. Now me personally, I like to use a little tool to press it down. So you see there's already attached to the glue. So what you want to do is start turning the bow over and wrapping that middle piece in between the bow. You're going to wrap it all around. Just maneuver the bow because they're all a little bit together. So just continue to wrap it around. Turn the bow over. And you're going to place the end to the other end, just like that. So both ends are going to meet. Now before you do that, clip a little bit the end, because it is a little bit long. So you're going to clip the tip of it, give a little haircut, and you're going to put some glue on the end of that tip, just a little. Then bring it around to the other end. Start pressing it down just like that. You want to make sure that it's going to hold really good. Remove hairs on the glue. Keep pressing it down. Okay, and last but not least, to secure the bow, you see how there's a gap there? That's a big no-no. Because if you are selling these and it gets in somebody's hair, off goes that bow. So you want to go ahead and secure it. Now do not put glue there. The glue is going to go right through that hole right there. It's going to show, and over time it's going to turn yellow. It's not a good look. So what I do is I put glue right on this metal where I just pointed at. So once again, a little glue goes a long way. Once you put that glue there, hold it together against the fabric for about 5 seconds. That seems to be the magic number. And we'll be doing that to the other side as well. Okay guys, so there you have it, your double bow, faux leather, super cute, came out great. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate it, and that way you can be on the lookout for more videos. I will be doing a whole lot of fun tutorials. Thank you so much for watching, have a great day.